That game's getting good.
You're real good.
All right, hello, folks. Welcome to Beers for Fall. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. Jean-Pierre is in Georgia with Beverage Ramble. Look like he's a little sick with a cold.
Yeah, a little congestion. After I get done with this, I'm going straight to bed. I'm gonna try to stay watch these games, but I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Well, I have a beer called Oktoberfest Madison Lager, and it is from a company called Urban South. They started in New Orleans, but they also have a location now in Houston, Texas. So they're spreading, and they just bought somebody else. So getting kind of big. I guess the brewery formerly known as Dixie will probably buy them, and then they'll sell to Anheuser-Busch InBev or somebody. All right, anyway. Cheers to you, Johnny Nilly. Get your beer and join. Get your beer and join. All right. Look like Jean-Pierre froze up a little bit. All right, so he's going to try to show us what he's got. Okay, this thing is foaming over. He's going to have to rejoin his system jammed up. There it is, foaming over with a big kind of khaki head and a copper appearance, we would call that. And now we got Bibulous Brian from Maryland joining. Jean will be back. He had a little freeze up there. He is happy, but he froze. All right, so now Bibulous Brian, what beer do you have tonight for Beers for Fall?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay, take your time.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay, take your time.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay, take your time.
I guess he's going potty.
Yeah, Claude's got to turn off his YouTube. You got to turn that off.
He's going potty.
Yeah, Claude's. Yeah, so you can't watch it while you're on. It's kind of like when you call the radio station, you can't listen to the radio show while you're talking. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had the YouTube on.
Yeah.
Hey Claude, how you doing? Hey,
Hello,
Claude.
my friend.
I don't know what happened. I was talking to you, and then all of a sudden I just whoop, and I paused and froze, and I had to shut down Google Chrome and restart it back up again. I've been cleaning up my laptop, but I think I'm going to treat myself to a new laptop this Christmas. So
I just got a new MacBook Air, which I'm on right now.
Something like that, a MacBook Air, something like a little netbook, something like that, or even a Google Chrome. Yeah. Hey Brian, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hold on a second.
All right. Tonight
I have the true October beer.
Okay. Which one? Yeah, that's the one I was telling Jay about. I bought that at Trader Joe's, the Howling Gourds, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Gourds, right. Yeah.
And I love Trader Joe's just because you can take apart 6-packs and you can build your own little 6-pack of your own. And you can try all these different beers and discover, rather than invest in. Did you ever get a 6-pack and you didn't like it?
Yeah. I mostly bought singles. The only thing of 6-pack I ever bought from them was the Bosun HLV, the heavy lift vessel, and their Imperial IPA. Those were really good.
Yeah,
I say it was worth the money to buy the 6-pack. So, yeah. Hey, Robert.
Hey. What's up?
Now we have Robert, Whiskey Scout from Kansas, and what's wrong with you?
And this is what I have tonight with Stefaner. Beer.
Now, Claude, okay, I'll be right with you. Claude, you're in San Diego tonight, right?
I'm in 95 degrees, San Diego, home of the future World Series Padres.
Good game so far.
Let's see about
that. Good game so far. I'm watching it. So,
what's the score, if you don't mind telling me?
Right now, 7-4 Padres.
Oh, good, because they lost last night. Oh, thank you. Woo! I'll drink to that.
Yes,
I'll drink
yes,
to,
yes.
I'll drink to anything.
Yes. This is the Fest beer with Stefaner, 5.8% ABV.
Okay, let me try to resume our little going round and round to each person. Come on, you can come up here. Hold on, Sean.
Orangey has had over 300 hits, by the way, in your new cat video.
That's funny.
I've never seen a cat get beat up by a cricket before.
Yeah, a locust. She was having a good time though. Come on, where are you? John, you can go ahead. I got to deal with this animal. All right.
All right. Okay. I'll try and get information about the Fest beer. But anyway, this is what I have tonight. And for, again, 5.8%. I'm trying to go on the website to look for some info on this. It mentions a full, rich, hoppy seasonal lager, especially brewed for the Fest beer season. And it represents the Bavarian way of celebrating. Deep gold color, great mouthfeel, and lots of flavor. So far, just sipping on this, it has some interesting, good flavors so far. So,
okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to show the website in a little bit, but yeah, come on. Oh, poor John. His head.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, got the sniffles tonight, guys. So I think I might be going to bed early.
go get some paper towels and get to blowing.
Take
and
some
get
meds and go to sleep.
Yeah, take some vitamin C. Take some vitamin C.
Boo-hoo.
Not really a fall beer, no. All right, let's see now. So that's what I have there. And now we're going to go to the next person. Sometimes it doesn't drag over properly, but we'll try it.
So I have this beer out of DC, the Atlas Brewing Company. I've had a couple of their other beers, but they have this Fest beer, which is a 6.1% alcohol by volume and 22 IBUs. And the website says that it is a lighter in both color and body than a traditional Oktoberfest beer, resulting in a Stein-worthy lager. Sweetbread notes are imparted from a blend of Munich, Vienna, and Pilsner malts. We owe this delightful orange blossom aromas to the combination of German and American hops. Fill your mug and Prost. I don't have a mug. I drank out of my mug yesterday, and the presentation of a little can of beer in a big Stein is not the greatest, so I just have a regular glass.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, John, what is the ABV on that Weihenstephaner? It's 5.8, right?
Correct.
I just remember
Okay,
that.
say it again. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly. Weihenstein.
Yeah,
Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner.
Yeah, Weihenstephaner. Weihenstephaner. All right. And I'll try to show the website. Y'all come back around. Okay, Bill, maybe let's go back to you over there in Maryland. And now we got Claude. It's going to show us his product. Yeah, you sit and look out the window.
Have a Trader Joe's Howling Gourds ale. It's an ale. It's 7% ABV on it.
Boy.
I belong to a strange cult. I actually like pumpkin beers. My favorite one, I think I said it last week, is Upslope out of Boulder, Colorado. They actually grow their own pumpkins to make that once a year pumpkin beer. And I had one last week from another company. I forgot the name of it already. So this will be Trader Joe's, the quality on their name products is usually very good. This is a Trader Joe's product.
I joined that cult 11 years. I joined that cult 11 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, the quality in the store is superb. So let me crack this. Can I crack this open and do a pour now, Ron?
Sure, and then we'll get back to you.
I just wish they sold hard liquor, but I guess beer and wine is enough here in Georgia.
They do in San Diego. They do sell hard liquor.
Okay.
And oh my God, their cognacs, their tequilas. The Trader Joe tequila is one of the best tequilas I've ever had, and it was only $22 a bottle.
Yeah, they sell liquor here, and I bought a whole bunch of it in May. I bought over $240 of it, but I bought a whole bunch. Very nice, Claude. Now we're on to the Whiskey Scout.
Sorry, guys. I was talking to my wife. She was asking for my phone. She has to check up on me, make sure I ain't running around on her. No. She left her phone at work today, so she's using mine. I got a Free State beer company. It's called Oktoberfest. It's a Martinson, and Free State is brewed up in Lawrence, Kansas. I'm a KU, even though I'm not a KU fan or don't even really like KU at all. Anyway, but we'll leave that for another day. It's just a Martinson, Munich malts, prized German hops combined with deliciously malty Oktoberfest lager. Enjoy old world style with the new world traditions. I bought a 6-pack, 5.4% ABV, 25 IBUs.
Okay.
And I know we had Martins the other day, but Monday I was shopping and I seen it and I decided that it would be good for tonight. So it should work fine.
I think it'll be perfect. More comments, and I'm going to go and do the screen shift there.
Okay.
Cheers to you, Elbow.
Hello.
Vian Stefaner. Yeah, it's Alafar said I said it correctly. Thank you. Oh, you speak German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Okay. Now I'm going to bring myself back into the picture. Okay. So I poured the beer in its copper, and it has some nice lacing, and it's from New Orleans, although you could get some that's made in Houston, Texas. Like I said, they opened a brewery in Houston. So let's see. I'm going to look up the West Urban South Brewing. Okay. New Orleans. It says NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. NOLA. It's like a nickname of New Orleans. LA, New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. So let's see. Just be patient. It's coming up. Maybe. Yes, I'm over 21. I haven't been there in so long. I'm gonna have to go back to Urban South. But I never go to those brew pubs. I'm always doing stuff, and then I just never get around to them. Okay. I was gonna go to Tune this Saturday, but I think the game's almost sold out. I was checking their website. There's almost no tickets left. Okay, here we go. Finally. Okay, now I'm going to do the screen share. And this won't take long.
Anybody want to share some edamame with me? I have a nice bowl of Trader Joe's salted edamame. Nice healthy snack here.
I buy their onion dip for the eat with their chips, and that's real. That caramelized onion dip is really good.
Their blue chips are wonderful.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, now this says Oktoberfest Märzen. That's what the can looks like. It's got a pretzel, you know, NOLA, Marzen Lager. It's got all kind of little pictures all around. And Oktoberfest is still going on in New Orleans. It doesn't end till Sunday. So Märzen, Oktoberfest is a traditional Märzen lager brewed for the fall season. Rich, sweet malt give way to crisp, clean lager finish. And 6.5, 15 bitterness units. Available in Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama. Sorry, Jean-Pierre. They're not even showing that it's sold in Texas. Pairs with pretzels, polka music, and fall fun. Okay, so I'll stop sharing, and then I'll go to the beer description, and then we'll go to the next person, and we'll do the same cycle. Hopefully, it'll work. All right. So Aroma, whoops. It always clicks you off of that. You got to go back to it. Aroma is, well, oh, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Right. Sort of nice bready malt, like bread crust, almost like a creaminess to it. Just taste. Bread crust, low bitter sweetness. Medium body. Dry. Finish. Just a typical Märzen, but quite enjoyable. Can't complain. Can't complain. I would recommend it if you ever see it, but I guess you won't. So it's going to be a high score. Usually on the low end they'll go B. On the high end they'll rate about an A. So B to A. Usually not A plus, but let's see. Your real name is Roll. I believe an old town still over there that bears that name, Roll. Oh, okay. Huh. So it looks like you would enjoy this, Märzen, huh? Olifier. Now, so that's going to give it a high score in a little bit. When we come back, we'll go to this description. And he's working through having a little bit of a cold, so he's a trooper, boy. And nothing helps a cold like beer. And medicine.
Have a salad, chicken for dinner.
I don't necessarily mix them together.
Yeah.
Have a nice brandy.
Yeah. Some countries actually would give
for that hot toddy,
rum or something, so a nice toddy.
Okay. Then we're gonna go on to.
Okay. With the okay, again. Please help me with the pronunciation. Wittgenstein, right? Oh my God.
Weihenstephan.
Okay. Weihenstephan.
Let's call it Fest beer.
Fest beer. Okay. That's what I'm drinking. Weihenstephan Fest beer. 5.8% ABV. They say German style low fermentation beer that is very similar to lagers and is blonde color, but also the fact that it is fermented at a cooler temperature than ales. That's the definition of a fest beer. So that is what I'm having today. Full body hoppy seasonal lager. So that's what the beer looks like. I've been sipping on a little bit of it here. There's sort of a biscuity sort of scent I'm getting from this. It almost tastes like I'm sipping like I think I'm sipping like a Euro pale lager more so, but I love the aroma coming out of this glass. Very good. All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice aftertaste. Yeah. Nice, good aftertaste on the tongue. Like I said, it has a little bready taste to it, which which is not bad. But if I give this if I was just coming in beer 101 drinking this, I would think this is sort of similar to a more of those Euro lagers that I've had, Peroni, Pilsner Urquell, but it's not those styles. So, but a nice mild sweetness to it that I like. Yeah, this is pretty good. First time having this, I got this at a great price, by the way. For this bottle, came up to about $1.99 plus tax. At the place I go here up in Johns Creek, a little kind of poor man's Total Wine, but they got a pretty good selection of stuff there. It's a local company, so when you go, you see that what they're trying to do. It looks very eerily similar to Total Wine and more. So, but
can y'all see the
nice
web?
Yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm. That's big. I seen that when I bought mine. They had some in stock up
Pretty
here.
good finish, good, crisp, very enjoyable. Like I said, a little biscuity note to it, but a really good fest beer. And I'm sure it'll go good with some Polish sausage or some pretzels dipping in some cheese, or of course, traditional spicy brown mustard.
Now it comes in 20. It has 26 bitterness units, so it's got a pretty good amount of bitterness going for it.
Yeah. So
and here's the recipe: Bavarian beer burgers.
Oh, I would go real nice. Put it all together, But to me, this would probably go good with a sausage, German. That would go good with this. So peppers, a slew of some peppers, some onions on it. Yes, Claude, exactly.
Oh, a nice big brat with some sauerkraut and mustard on it. Oh,
yes. So
little snap from the skin. Yeah,
Claude's acting it out.
Yes. hey, that's heaven right there. So, I have my score coming up on this really good fest beer.
Okay. Hold on a second.
All right. Still 7-4.
Just a second.
So still 7-4.
7-4, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
For 7 in a row.
Yeah.
They were losing 4-0. They scored 7 in a row.
I just wish they're giving the Yankees and the Astros a little more time for the Yankees to get some rest instead of playing them tonight. But oh well, they got to get this World Series in before.
Right? Yeah, they can't be waiting around until it's freezing cold. It's already going to be cold.
Okay, go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. So this does not have a lot of carbonation. I mean, it has a lot of carbonation, no head to it. The smell, smells like a typical lager, a little spicy. I smell a little spice in it. Honey, also a little honey. Now they say orange. I don't really get orange or citrus. I get honey. This is what it looks like.
Let's see. Wait, I might have not put it in. Hold on a second. I don't think I put it in the banner. Did I?
No, you didn't. I put in the chat the name of it. Atlas Brewing Company out of DC.
Atlas Brewing Fest 6.1%.
Atlas Fest 6.1. Okay, I apologize for that.
No problems, no worries.
Fix that right
So this is what it looks
Fix
like.
it right now.
The appearance is a little bit to be desired because it almost looks like urine, which is not appetizing. But this it smells wonderful, and the taste it's a little bit sweet. It's very crisp. The IBUs is 22, it says, but it's very crisp. It's a pleasant beer, and I got a 6-pack of it, and it's relatively cheap. Like a can is like $1.99. 6-pack will run you like $11.99. In which, you know, in the DC area, this is not even the DC area. This is DC proper. Is pretty cheap, pretty economical. Like you can't find these beers outside of DC, the Atlas Brewing Company, only in the city. So you're gonna pay a premium.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not sold in Maryland or Virginia. I've never seen it in Maryland.
Man, that is limited, huh?
Yes. Very, very limited. And you know, when I'm in the district, I go, you know, I pick up district beers, you know, to try them out because there's some that just won't come out into Virginia or Maryland. And this is one of them. And I've had a couple of their other beers, but this is their best beer, in my opinion. Because it's a German style lager. American style lager is pretty bland, but this one is pretty good. I like the bite to it. And you know, it smells of honey, if you ask me.
Huh. Yeah, they do that. So now remember, y'all, a Martin and a Fest beer is not the same. A Martin is copper colored, and a Fest beer is golden, more like an American malt liquor type thing, but without the corn or rice. Okay, that looks nice.
Yes, I learned that the other day. You know, I would see Marzen and Fest beers, and I thought they were the same. But
no.
Yeah, this is a good Fest beer.
And if you go to Germany, Marzen are almost never seen. They don't like them in Germany. They're very rare over there. But you think everybody in Germany drinks them, but they don't drink them. Don't care for it.
Man, that hit me all of a sudden. Sorry.
Oh. Well,
thank you. I'm sorry.
So that's all I have.
Lord, we are going to. Okay. We'll be back to you.
Well, do you guys want me to tell you the truth or just make you feel good today?
Tell the truth.
Both.
I took a couple sips of Howling Gourds. It's produced for Trader Joe's. It's by a brewery called Joseph Saru, a brewing company in San Jose.
Joseph Brow.
How do you pronounce it? I'm sorry.
Joseph Brow.
Okay. I was trying to read the label here. It's really small. This is. I'm going to try to be.
The real name of the company is. The real name of the company is Gordon Biersch. Okay.
Oh, okay. This is not. I'm going to try to be kind here. Do we allow substitutions, Ron? Can I get a dispensation and an exemption here?
Tell us what you think about. I'll show the website because there's no website for Howling Gourd. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I checked it out in Beer Advocate. It's a 2.2. I feel like I'm drinking a glass full of nutmeg. It's just an overpowering. It's 7%. It's just I can't even drink it. Honestly, this goes to the receptacle when I'm done.
Wow.
But I just I love pumpkin beer, and I never liked to It's just not my taste. It's just overpowering nutmeg and spices. There's no traditional pumpkin flavor blended into this thing. It's just it's like an ersatz concoction. It's just not my taste. Beer drinking is very subjective. I did, however, find a true October beer. It is the champagne of all beers out there. I went to the fridge, 2 for $5 at Vons. This will be my beer tonight. It is a lovely corn.
Now, Claude,
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Claude, do I have bad taste or do you have bad taste? Because I like the Howling Gourd. So does that mean either I don't know what to enjoy properly or you don't know what to enjoy?
It just means you have a different taste. That's all that means.
Yeah. There's not too many beers, wines, liqueurs that I don't like. I like everything just about. But every now and then I run into something, and it's not what I'm right and you're wrong or vice versa. It's just for my taste. I like pumpkin beers. I drink a lot of different ones, and this was a new experiment. And I'm glad I only bought one bottle at Trader Joe's because the true test for me is: would you buy it? Would you buy that product again and again? Because it was it was delightful. It was tasty, refreshing. It was a good value. I would not buy Howling Gourds again.
Yeah, and in fact, Claude says that a good way to assess his appreciation of the product is that if someone offered this to him for free, he would physically attack them.
Meanwhile, what we have here is a truly great beer. This is my favorite go-to weekday all-American lager beer. You can drink it in October as much as you want or any other month. 2 for $5 at Vons. I've always liked it's it's 95 degrees here in San Diego. And this bottle, which I pulled out of the freezer, to your health, gentlemen.
Ooh, not my favorite.
Well, like I said, I bought it, so I got to see for myself. I got to see for myself the Howling Gourds and see what it's about. So I'll.
Here, can I just hand this to you through the here we go. Okay, just reach your hand out and let me put it
Now,
through.
Jean, if you like it, then we'll team up and go after Claude. But if you don't like it, then you and Claude can team up. But if you don't like it, you and Claude can team up and go after me. All right. And then we'll have that big internet drama and all of that. All right. Okay. We'll be like fussing with each other and I'll say, I'm going to quit your group. And then you can say, I'm going to quit your group. I'll show you. All right. Anyway, so now the Whiskey Scout is going to talk about, and I had it spelled wrong. It has a C instead of a K. The Oktoberfest from Free State Brewing.
Oh. You had what spelled wrong?
Put OK. It was OCTO.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't notice that. All right. It poured with about a finger and a half head on it. More like an open cell foam on top. It was very effervescent at first. Quite a bit of carbonation initially, and that carbonation's kind of slowed down. There is still some carbonation, though. There's still some bubbles coming up. It's medium amber, medium to light amber color. Nose, it is dark wheat bread all day long, especially very crusty dark wheat bread. It's like when you grab it and you kind of squeeze the loaf of bread and that crustiness just gives off that smell. You get a lot of that in there. A lot of there's caramel notes that come both through in the nose and through the taste. And when you read the website, you find they use caramel malts in it. So that explains that. But it does come through both in the nose and through the palate very well. And honestly, about it. Now I've already had a sip.
Can I ask a question real fast? Can I ask a question real fast?
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to sound like an idiot, but is nutmeg Is it a nut? I mean, what is nutmeg? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
nutmegs
know it's
are
a spice, but
if you've ever gotten a whole nutmeg, they come in. You can use this ground.
oh yeah, they're like round.
Yeah,
They're
and you
round,
take
huh?
and you take your that little. You can I can't think of what the dang thing's called. We keep it in the drawer, but you just shave off what you need.
Water.
No. You shave off. It's like a cheese grater, only very fine and small, tiny. And so, let's say you're doing cocoa or something like that. Sometimes you can just put a little bit of nutmeg on top of the cocoa, not much, just a little bit. Then put a cinnamon stick in as well, and it takes it very good.
No more nutmeg, please.
Yeah, well, there is limits, you know. You don't want to like put the whole nutmeg in it. It would not be good. Yes, that's what nutmeg is. You're right. All right, to the taste.
Cheers. I'm showing the website right now, by the way. Robert brought me a bunch of Free State beers last year. They were very interesting.
Yeah, the Copperhead Ale is my favorite, I think. But I like the Storm Chaser IPA too. Those are both. I buy those again. I like them on and off. Okay, we're still with the wheat bread, dark wheat bread notes in it. We're still with the caramel notes that's coming through there. It's got a rich maltiness that comes with it, and just enough IBUs in the background to add a little bit of bitterness as it goes down. It's beer. It's good. It's not overwhelming on the palate. It tastes good. I like it. I'll think about a score for it, but I think I like it better than the Martins we did a couple of weeks ago. I think it was, and Hacker Shore or whatever it was I bought. I think I like this better than I did that.
Oh yeah, that's a jewel. That thing is a jewel. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I've enjoyed it.
Back to
and Claude. I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but have you ever heard that you kind of look like Steve Spurrier a little bit?
Steve who?
Spurrier.
No, who is that?
Coached Florida.
Oh, he doesn't like nutmeg beer either.
I don't know, but I first saw you, I said, "Oh my God, he can kind of pass for Steve Spurrier's brother or something." If you won a Heisman back in what was
Steve
it,
Spurrier, 1965, I believe.
66.
Can't be 65. God,
Yeah,
that's when I was born.
I think it's 66.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, 66. Yeah, that's right.
Dang.
Steve Spurrier is no young. He's not young.
No.
Okay. I'm not young either.
Epic fail.
I feel more champagne
That's another
beer.
story for another day. Oh boy.
Now I'm gonna give the score. Doggone it! I like this beer a lot. I drank it all. It was so you drink. You see. Gonna score this beer, and Ray. I bet you nobody in this group has ever tried the Urban South Oktoberfest. Am I correct?
No.
Never heard.
You are correct.
Microplane. That's the word I was looking for. Wings and pizza.
So, but I could try it, but unfortunately. All right. So I'm gonna score it a 94 out of 100. Now, my friend David would say no Martin deserves that high of a score because Martin is a bad style. He cracks me up. I said, Martin's not a bad style because you don't like it. Okay. He says Martin is the Bud Light. That's what he says. I said, man, you got some rather peculiar ideas, but then maybe I do too, but I don't believe it. All right. Now, so 94. As far as shout outs, well, of course, I watch everybody's videos, so y'all should watch everybody's videos. And I can't name them all, it's too many. And secondly, tomorrow morning at dawn, I'm planning to go live with another brandy taste challenge. I've got the Ukrainian brandy versus another French. I don't know who's going to win, but it's a big price disparity, so it should, theoretically, be a mismatch, but it doesn't always work out that way. Then Friday, Fandango Friday, James P. Madonna will probably be joining us. We have liquor and/or liqueur, and I got a bucket full of 20 different bottles, and it's got liquor and liqueur in it, but it's mostly liqueur. But I just did a cream, what you call those things? Irish cream, yeah, from Trader Joe's, and it was creamy, sugary, and whiskey-ish. That makes sense. All right, so that's what's coming up here. And then South Sunday, I don't know who's hosting it, but we'll see if anybody goes hiking or whatever. All right, now that's all I got to say. And
Oh boy.
let me try this again.
Oh God.
John.
Hi, sorry. Hi. Someone reached out to me and touched.
Laughing at that comment about going hiking.
Okay. As you see, I pretty much finished this off right now. This was really good. I don't know what's going to help me with my nasal thing, but I got some tea here, a little toddy about to prepare. But anyway,
couldn't hurt.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 90 out of 100 for the Vustafaner. Sorry, I'm butchering the name. Forgive me, people. 5.8%, really good. I enjoyed this fest beer a lot. So 91 out of 100. I uploaded the Anchor. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I uploaded the Anchor Porter. That's on the channel right now. That's the latest thing I have done, and a couple other beers I have done before that. But I have the two beers. One of them that tastes like nutmeg, according to Claude. I have that one to review, and another one I had from them, which was I have another Trader Joe's beer that I also saw that I picked up over the weekend. I have that, and also got this one beer here from Johns Creek Brewing, from Six Bridges Brewing here in Johns Creek, Georgia. This is the Farabend. This is another Marzen style.
5.5.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So we're about to 5.5%. So we're about to get a little try this, and I will do some more shopping this weekend, finding something I pick up. And Jay, I'll be joining you. Oh, Jay, this is what I have for Fandango Friday. I just want to get the okay to see if this is all right to bring Fandango Friday. This is Barton's Long Island Iced Tea.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a liqueur.
Okay, cool.
Pretend you're going on a first date.
Right. Yes. So I got three of these little miniatures, so I'll bring that for Fandango Friday, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. And if you're hosting Stout Sunday, Jay, let's see.
Right.
Beers and Quarters, 10:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. PT. And next Wednesday, what are we doing next Wednesday?
Beers for autumn.
Okay, so
That's what we just did.
which is what I'll probably bring another Oktoberfest or something.
We did beers for fall.
Okay, So it'll be another beer for
Next
fall.
week.
Well, then, in other words, though, by that terminology, then I could have brought any beer that made me fall down drunk. Then come autumn, I could bring a beer that was.
No. That would have been beers for problem drinking.
How
Okay.
about this?
Now,
Consider beers for fall.
which is an upcoming theme, by the way. All right. For beers, so next Wednesday is beers for autumn, and then the first Wednesday in November is Joker's Wild Wednesday, and by request of Jean-Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, I put in my calendar book upcoming next year, and also Claude, he's gonna like this. January 11th, 2023, the Natural Father examines natural. Daddy.
The population will increase on that evening.
I will be there for that one.
Oh, 9 months after. But, all right. So now on to Fabulous Brian with his Washington D.C. only beer.
Yes, the Washington D.C. only beer, Atlas. I mean, it's a wonderful beer. Their other ones stink. This is their best. I give it a 90. I give it an A. I give it a 90 out of 100. I really like Marzens and Fest beers. I'm partial to them, so I'm most likely gonna rank them high. And this one is pretty enjoyable. This is, like I said, I got a 6-pack. This is the 5th one. I got one left. It's perfectly balanced. I like the crispness of it, and I like the price of it too. It's very economical. I just don't, it's just hard to get because you got to go to specific places in DC. It's not everywhere either. You got to go to specific places. The first time, little tidbit on this beer, the first time I ever tried an Atlas beer is when I went to Comet Pizza. And I don't know if that name rings a bell with anyone, but Comet Pizza is the store where the people were under the impression that they were doing like childlike word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I kind of remember the story.
The child prostitution, if you will, child trafficking, and then like shot up the store. So that's the actual store that happened a number of years ago. Well, 6 years ago or so. But anyway, that's where I first encountered Atlas Pizza, Atlas beer. The pizza's good there too, but they don't have it many places in DC. Anyway, I give it a 90 out of 100. I give it an A. What I'm doing next is I'm doing Paulaner. I just did the Marzen, but they do have a Fest beer also. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. Pizzagate. Yes, Keith's World. Pizzagate. And tonight, though, I'm not finished. Tonight is actually, Cocktail Wednesday. So I'm doing a Monaco. I'm doing the, tonight I'm going to do the Sun Crush, which is the tequila, alcohol pop, if you will. Basically, it's a tequila sunrise. So I'm doing that tonight, doing the Paulaner Fest beer tomorrow. Friday, I don't know what I'll do. I think I'm going to show up for Fandango Friday. I like whiskey. So I like single malt scotches.
So do I.
Probably do that. I'll probably find one that I like and indulge. And of course, I won't stop at one, but that's what I say to the viewers. I never stop at one.
That's why we call it. That's why your channel is called Big List.
Yeah, that's why it's called Big List.
Indeed, Brian. Yes.
All right. So very, very good. Very good. Okay. So now we go to Claude. He's going to give us his score and any shout outs.
Howling Gourds from Trader Joe's. It's not. It's definitely, if you like nutmeg. I mean, if you sniff lines of nutmeg, if you smoke nutmeg, this is your beer. It's not mine. It's not a bad beer. There's nothing abhorrent about it or anything like that. It's just overpowering with the spice. It's not blended well. It's lacking that nice subtle pumpkin flavor that you really like in a beer like this. I'm going to give it a 65 out of 100. Sorry, Howling Gourd fans out there. I know there's a few of you. I just heard from you on that. So I'll give it a 65. I basically, the way I judge a beer is, would I buy it again? Would I turn down a free one? I would not get this beer again. Now, going back to my good old staple here, though, always a 95, always a good value. Always, it ain't fancy. It's just good old American corn lager beer, and it's delicious on a hot summer day. So the champagne of bottled beers wins out over pumpkin gourds today.
We'll pour just a little bit of the pumpkin gourds in there and see what. Just water it down. No. Miller High Life does not need nutmeg.
All right.
I'm laughing over here, man. This is just funny. Snorting a lot of nutmeg.
Snorting nutmeg. It's legal anyway. It's probably legal except in California, but
probably.
On that, I do.
We all know how much Michael Komaroff likes mango.
Yeah, not his favorite at all.
And Michael will go on those rants about that,
especially with his beer.
Oh, just to share a little new beer. Just to share a little beer news. We've been back for about 3 weeks here in San Diego. I saw a Ballast Brewery, maker of pineapple and pineapple sculpin. I saw a car wrapped in a pineapple sculpin. It was wrapped in the logo of pineapple sculpin, which is
I've seen Ballast here
Ballast
in
Point.
Yeah, Ballast Point.
Ballast
amazing.
Ballast Point.
Yeah. Ballast Point is one of my favorite breweries. When we go downtown San Diego, it's their beers are phenomenal. They don't use nutmeg,
but I can't remember which one.
Oh, there we go.
I like Ballast Point. I like their Victory at Sea. I like their Sculpin IPA.
I think that's the one I had was Victory at Sea. That's bringing
Here's
back
my little mini growler from Ballast Point. Whenever I'm in the neighborhood, I go down there.
Yeah, I like the barrel aged Victory at Sea.
Don't know if I had that one.
Yeah, that was nice. Okay, pumpkin spice bologna. What is Nina York talking about? Let's look at these comments real quick. She says, very welcoming. She's talking about a pairing. Pumpkin High Life says Keith's World. And then Nina Yordi says pumpkin spice bologna. Okay.
Just like, hey, fest beer, hams. Hams is a good fest beer, right?
No, hams is a good fall down drunk beer. It's a good fall beer. I might have fallen once or twice to that one.
Fair.
And if you're smoking lots of cigarettes.
At least stumbled to it.
And if you're smoking lots of cigarettes.
I never smoked a cigarette.
Oh my God.
Some people that drink hams too. All right. Try some guts. So Claude's pushing his thing. Now, let's see. Now, Robert, I'm gonna try to get back to you here. If I can get the doggone thing to pull over, it's sometimes Come on, work. I'm gonna have to go full screen because it's not cooperating now. All right.
All right. I give it a 94, even though I don't remember what I gave the last one. Even I like this better than the Hacker Shore, though, myself personally. It's got a richer flavor. The flavor lasts a little longer. It's better on the palate, actually, I think, in a lot of ways. I don't know what else to say about it. I enjoy it. So as far as anything else coming up, not for me. I'm just not there yet. So, and I probably won't be here. I haven't been on many Fridays because I'm always driving back from Kansas City about that time. So just doesn't work out time frame wise for me. Anyway, finish it off. Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Is that a Wichita
94,
State
right?
hat?
Wichita State University, my alma mater.
Shocker.
I graduated from there.
Okay. Joe Carter.
I went to one of their football games. Once.
That was pre-83 then.
Wichita State, the Shockers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No. It was in 85. No, it was 1985. It was the last season they had football was 1985, Wichita State at Louisiana State.
Was it 85?
Yeah. Yeah, still got
I know
the
the
tickets
plane
to it.
went down, but I thought that was some reason I thought that was 83.
What was the year they went to the Final Four, right? Was it 2012, 2013?
No, it was later than that.
I think
When
that
they
was-
had Baker and the other boy on there, the point guard.
Didn't they fire their coach?
Yeah, they fired him not this last year, but the year before last, because last year we had a brand new coach. I'm not sure why.
I
don't
think there's
remember.
allegations of player abuse.
That's probably right. Maybe
Okay.
I can't tell you. I really don't know. Not more known for baseball really than we are for.
Yeah, like I said, Joe Carter went there, I think.
Yeah.
I still remember 1993 in that home run against the Phillies. Which one?
Against the Phillies.
American Athletic.
8-5.
Yep. Oh yeah.
8-5.
Yeah.
8-5.
Padres up 8-5 right now. So
Wichita State is now in the American Athletic Conference, and they play two-lane baseball, so that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Usually I'm an
Okay,
Oklahoma.
well, yep.
Because we got no football teams.
Oklahoma.
I gotta like somebody. Dad was a big Oklahoma Sooners fan, and
Dana made a nice little comment. Said Kansas is not known for hockey. That's kind of funny.
no, we're not. I have been to 2 hockey games in my life, and I can tell you I didn't enjoy them too much. It's not my sport. I either want to watch people fight or I want to watch girls ice skate. I don't combine the two very well.
Which would be like the nearest team would be what, the St. Louis Blues for you?
No, we had a little homegrown hockey team here in town. It was I don't know, just played the smaller I don't remember what the conference was, but it wasn't like NHL or nothing like that. But I ended up winning tickets to one game from the company I worked for at the time. I used to work for Boeing back in the day. And then we bought tickets with some friends and went to one. And I don't know, I drank more beer than anything else, if I'm being honest.
What's wrong with $15 beers and watching men fight on ice?
Well, I want to watch it. I want
beer bottles on the ice.
I don't know. It just wasn't.
All right. Well, everybody, we had a good hangout, and we had some very good, interesting October beers. I've had, I had the Weihen Stefaner, I've had the Howling Gourds, and I've had the Urban South. So I had 3 out of the 5. That's pretty good, 60%. I don't know about y'all, but probably never get the DC beer.
Yeah.
Might get the Free State because Boulevard showed up this past week in Louisiana. So if Boulevard shows up, that means anybody.
Maybe.
I thought you could get Boulevard pretty easily, Jay.
No,
I only know Free State to be in
no.
Missouri and Kansas. I don't know if it's ever been outside of there.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but
That's the only places I know.
Yeah, we started getting some obscure DC beers the last year. Well, this year called Blue. Oh well, whatever. It's we started getting DC beers this year. So Blue Jacket.
I guess
Blue
it wasn't
Jacket,
that
Blue
memorable
Jacket.
because you can't remember the name.
Okay, Blue Jacket. I told you Blue Jacket, and it's close to the Navy Yard. Blue Jacket, and it's they have a restaurant called Arsenal Restaurant. Okay, so
That's near the
they're pretty good beers.
National Park.
Yep, that's right. Which I've been to about 5 times. So, all right. Well, y'all take care now and join us Friday for Fandango Friday. And tomorrow morning, get up, even if it's at 3:30 in the morning. Get up an hour early at 2:30. If you're exhausted, I'm sorry, but you got to watch Dawn Busters Taste Challenge.
Let's have more orangey cat videos too, please.
Yeah.
Apparently everybody loved the orangey videos. Somebody said, "You're making me off that one." I said, "I didn't even," and I was thinking to myself, "I didn't even monetize it, huh?" It's free content.
Here, beverage ramble.
watch
Hold
the
on.
cat
This is
fight
for your
over.
cold, man. Here you go.
Thank you. Yes, appreciate
There
it.
you go.
Yes,
There you go.
thank
Open
you.
your mouth. Open your mouth. There it goes.
All right, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Ron.
It was fun, y'all. Good night, America. Good night, world.